Hey guys, it's Sharon. I'm doing my jazz hands again. Sorry, Sharon, Little Britain Company, and I have let me start over. I have done some videos lately about what not to buy at Dollar Tree, but what I will tell you is I'm still shopping at Dollar Tree. So this is a little bit of what to buy at Dollar Tree and what I've seen, and maybe a little bit of what not to. So I'm just gonna start. I don't actually even have earrings in today. I got my hair cut, as you can see. I'm not sure about it right now. I feel like it ended up being a little bit of like a 1920s type bob. It's layered, and it should go back more, it should just go back more. But it instead, and I do not blame the stylist for this. I had asked for my hair to be cut here to here because it was way long. But if you haven't worked with my hair before, it's very thick. You can cut it to here, but when it dries, when it finally fully dries, it doesn't just come up a little bit. It also, how do I put it? It kind of curls in a little bit on itself. It's the heaviness of it, I guess. And so it goes up a lot further. And this has happened to me on other occasions as a new stylist. So, also you have to be careful with my hair that when you're cutting, I'm not going to go into the details. Anyway, y'all let me know what you think. I'm not so sure. I think I need to start styling it a little bit differently, or this is kind of my, straight out of wash it and go type look. It is what it is right now. So let me know. Y'all can tell I kind of feel not sure. I'm very unsure about it. So anyway, I wanted to show you, oh, I'm sorry, one other thing. If you hear what appears to sound like a herd of elephants running in the house, Little Brit had a friend over for a sleepover last night, and they are at the moment, it's like early afternoon, and we're gonna take him home soon, but at the moment they are running amok upstairs during Nerf battles, the entire upstairs. So that's what you're gonna hear. So I'm going to start a little bit with a bit of a review. So I tried this, the Be Pure hydrating moisturizer. It looks so much like something else I use or have used. So I tried this. I did not like it. I don't know if anyone else has tried it. You may like it. For me, I felt like once I couldn't really work it fully into my skin. It left a coating that then dried up a little bit and flaked off a little bit. And I wasn't using a lot. There wasn't a whole lot, but I just, for me, did not like the way this left my skin. And I don't have, I'll show you the next time I do a Dollar Tree video, one of the ones that I found that I'm actually loving at Dollar Tree. So I was trying a couple of these things out, thought I'd do little reviews. The other one that I got, which I will show you in the next Dollar Tree video, is really good. It goes on so smooth. I don't know if you can, my skin feels smoother, and my eyes, I'm using like the eye cream with it. It's in those pink, boxes. And I don't have my dark lines under my eyes are not anywhere near as pronounced. So I'm really, really liking that stuff. Really liking it. Okay, so let's see what I got today. It is not a huge haul. It's not. I do have some interesting things in here and a few things I'm super excited about. So I want to show you this wonderful little pack for $1.25 is by Jim, Pacific World. This is really nice. This is a really cute pet. This would be adorable in a gift basket, or, if you're sending something to college thing. I just think this is really nice. It's got the two different tweezers. It's got emery boards. It's got the pluckers. Anyway, I thought that was really nice. Name brand. Cool. And I wanted to show you this. Now, my son, so Little Brit, absolutely loves the Ticonderoga pens. This is one of his favorites. So I do pick these up at Dollar Tree often. They're kind of expensive. I don't know whether it's because that they are good. They don't kind of break up on you. but I think, you know, four pencils for, I said pen for pencils. I think four pencils for $1.24 is still a little expensive, but like I said, he really likes them. It's his favorite. So, and then I discovered that this Array 100 100 sheet notepad is also it is also made by Ticonderoga, Dixon, the Dixon company, which I thought was really interesting. I saw that because this looked a little different from the Greenbrier ones that you get. And I will say the paper is thicker. It's just nicer, slightly nicer, better quality paper on the inside of the pad. So I picked up one of these because I wanted to sort of test it out a little bit, make sure. There are a few books. I'm going to put those aside. So a few of the kind of exciting things. Now this is a Greenbrier, but I do like these socks. I don't know how. We have millions of socks. Y'all have seen me haul millions of socks, right? It's not my imagination. We have millions of socks. And yet, well, these are for me, but finding socks in the morning for little Brit and big Brit, because for some reason we can never put a pair together again after we wash them. It's driving me crazy. It's driving me crazy. Having said that, I was very excited about this particular find. I found the Grogu Baby Yoda socks. These are so cute. These are so cute. These are not Greenbrier. These are name brand Disney Star Wars. So they had a lot. I bought a pair for little Brit, a pair for big Brit, and then a pair to go in the stocking next year. And then this was from one, I think I went to several different stores. I even went to a store. I was in Raleigh last week. Went to a store there. And I found, I actually don't remember. I don't think this was at that store. This was in a more local store. There's a bigger haul for the Raleigh store. I was very surprised at the store that I went to in Raleigh. I was really surprised that they did not have anything new, or almost anything new. I was really just surprised. I did find this material. I just don't remember seeing this before, and I may have even hauled it, but I just think this is beautiful for spring, and you know, making a few Mother's Day gifts out of that for my upcoming shows. So I was really excited about that. And then I'm moving the books. Y'all know I do. When I find books, I put them at the end. I did just buy a little trash can. I mean, for $1.25, I needed something like this in the living room, sitting next to my chair, because just every once in a while, you just need something small right there. I didn't need anything big. And this is just kind of the perfect little size. So I picked up the little, I'm waving it around, I'm sorry. But it's perfect little size for me for there. So grab that and put that out. And because little Brit's birthday, he turns 13 Monday, April 1st. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. And he's super excited, and we're very excited for him. And he's got a party with his friends. We're doing that special thing. We're taking them all to Great Wolf Lodge. Crazy as we are to do that. But I think everybody's really excited. So it's just, you know, it's 13. How do you gotta do something special. So I did pick up a birthday card for him. All the fun, all the adventure, all day long, all for you. Wishing you a birthday filled with everything happy. Which thought that was fun. We did get him something very special that he's asked for, but I won't share it here because every once in a while he does watch the videos. Oh, this was very exciting. Oh my golly. So at my local Dollar Tree, I walked in, I was looking around, and I happened upon these gorgeous bowls. They actually had, I want to say like 3 or 4 different kinds, similar, but not the same. Like there was a bowl that just has this on the inside, not this kind of inked look to it. And then there were some that had a different bottom to them. They were more rice bowl, which we actually did buy, but those got put away right away. I don't know why. So another reason this is so exciting is that these must have come from the Bed Bath & Beyond. These are the name brand. I did look them up. These are nice. They sell for a decent amount of money outside of Dollar Tree. But each of these bowls was about $25. And we had wanted to do some replacements. So we bought 4 of those. And then next to it, I found these really cool plates, which I like that look, those two together. But these are Nautica. These are Nautica plates. Oh my golly. So these are beautiful. We got a few extras of these. I bought 4, and then Big Brit saw them and he said, well, let's get more, because the plates that we brought over from England, they're like 12 years old, and with the way things got shipped, they got a little bit chipped. And we were ready to replace them for something nicer. We've been looking for something that we both like, which is a little bit harder. We do have similar taste in a lot of things, but not everything. So we both liked these, so we picked up a few extras. And then at one of the stores, picked up, I can't get it out of here, picked up these Sure Fresh containers. So I liked the size of these. I think they're going to be perfect for some different things here in the office, here in the craft room. Somehow, you know, you put stuff down and you've got dogs, and the dog here attacks them, just attacks them. Anyway, I kind of like the size of these. So we could use these for food, but I think more than likely I'm going to use them in here. I have some different, you know, y'all can see I'm constantly working on organizing. So I did pick up just a little pair of flip-flops. You know, we're going to Great Wolf Lodge. We're taking the boys, and I wanted Little Brit to have something to walk around in. We haven't found, it's still just, you know, mid-March right now. Getting later March. Oh. But I haven't seen like the nicer flip-flops start to come out. And since his foot grew, I don't know if I told you all, we had to go buy him all brand new shoes because his toe was sticking out of his tennis shoes, and he hadn't told us it was uncomfortable. I'm like, why? You don't have to wear, children, just tell us that your shoes are getting tight, honey. And because it was hard to see because of the way the shoe, anyway. So we took him shopping, and we bought him a new pair of, you know, he wanted one new pair of like tennis shoes, running shoes, but then he also wanted a pair of hiking shoes, which are similar to tennis shoes. They've got that. And then he wanted a really, really nice pair of boots. So he ended up with, you know, we ended up spending some serious money on shoes. And then we went looking for flip-flops to go with it, just because, you know, boys don't really switch out that much. Anyway, for going back, and when we're at the hotel at Great Wolf, I just really wanted him to have a pair of flip-flops to throw on his feet to go up and, you know, to walk through the hotel. To walk through the hotel. I don't want him to do it in barefoot. And, you know, I don't want him to have to put tennis shoes on. So, cheap pair of those. I actually may, if I knew the other boys' sizes, I would probably go ahead and buy, I might go ahead and buy some extra of those just to ensure that everybody has a pair for the day of. We found, I don't think I found these before. We found the Twinkie socks. These are adorable. And these, again, are not Greenbrier. These are name brand. So I thought the Twinkie socks were cute. Like I just said, we're always looking for socks. Always. Just always. Where was this one? I think this one was the one in Raleigh. They had a few things that were different. Like this little mini vacuum cleaner. Isn't that the cutest thing? I haven't tried it out yet. I really, really hope it works. So it looks like you charge it. Hopefully it's chargeable. Press, remove, and empty dust collection. Power switch. You may have to keep it plugged in when you're using it. USB cable length, no batteries needed. Yeah, I think you have to keep it plugged into your computer, but it's okay. It's just so cute. And then you just undo it like your little handheld ones. So I thought I would try those. I picked up, is this all of them? No, there's one more. There we go. I picked these up for Big Brit, actually. Because they have the lit brick inside them, and that's honestly an unusual brick to find. These should work, these laser blocks should work with regular Legos, but this one was just so unusual. I had seen that in the past, the company that produced it, but just really surprised. By the way, Big Brit is right now sneaking into the room as if can you see the camera? And had to go underneath the lights.
Just thought I'd say hello. How you doing all? Yay! I'm gonna get back out now.
Yeah, good luck.
Wish me luck.
You know what? Actually, this came from one of our local ones.
Is it?
This actually did not come from. I think that other last small haul came from the.
Oh.
Do you want these now? I showed them.
No. Yeah, go on in. Bye. Get out of here now. Ow. Okay. I'm too old to be crawling around on my hands and knees.
Well, why? Why?
God.
We'll do whatever the next haul is together. Then you can say hi again.
Okay, fine.
Okay. He got his hair cut too. Did you see?
I had my ears lowered. Actually, the bloke did a really good job.
He did. He did. Okay. It's my life. It's a good life. It's a good life. Okay, so I did find this kind of fun escape room challenge, and my thought actually for this was school. Because I run the STEAM, because I do STEM and STEAM, because I am our instructional technology facilitator, I just thought, and it's got a little decoder with it. That's cool. So I want to take a look at these and see if this is something that would be appropriate to use at school. What I hate is that it would fit in half of this box. It's just a waste of cardboard, but that's just it. Okay, let's see what else I got. Oh, I bought another pack of these cute little bunny bags because where did I put those? I did make some edits. If you saw, I'm going to link it. If you haven't seen this, I used some of the Dollar Tree pillow shams basically and made this cute little tote. Isn't it adorable? It's got this nice little boxed corner here. I think, what's interesting about the video, if you watch it, is that I had the thought, but I hadn't made any. So if you watch it, you're actually watching my thought process in real time instead of, I didn't do my, do some beforehand. I figured that if I didn't like it, I just wouldn't post it. But it came out okay. I would make these wider. I would probably do a 2-inch here instead of the 1-inch that I did. But that's beside the point. I think it turned out super cute. I did have a suggestion that I should have ironed it ahead of time. I think that the only reason I didn't iron it ahead of time was I wasn't super sure how well it would iron. So I didn't want to risk it. I just didn't want to risk it. I'll do a tester at some point. So when I do it again, because I'm sure I will do those again with some other things. So anyway, so I wanted to take some of these things that they're putting out that I like, but I don't want the same thing every time. And I'm going to change these. So we're going to adapt these into something different too. And so that's coming. That's the next video coming out this week before Easter. I did pick up this cute little Easter banner. And quite frankly, my thought with this one, and this is another one, I might just do one video where I show you several different things and just edit them down a little bit. But so these are felt. This is felt. So my thought here was I can pull off the bunny tail from one or two of them, and then I will put them together and sew them up to make a cute little stuffy with the Easter tail just coming off of one. So that's my thought with this one. And stay tuned because that video is going to come out this week before Easter. I did pick up another one of these. I know I showed it to you in a previous video, and I want to make some of them into the Shrinky Dinks, and some of them I just want to leave the same because they were so cute. I'll show you again because they were so cute. So this one, you get little stands with them. But you get these really, you got this nice little background, which I do use for my stem. But these are just adorable, and they're so nice and big, and I thought I want to use that on something different. I love that stitch. And this Lilo, she's so cute. Lilo. So I thought these were adorable, so I have one set to turn into Shrinky Dinks, one set to melt down, and then one set that's just, I'm going to leave nice and big and do something different with. So I had a few people make suggestions, and I appreciate that. If you have any other suggestions about what to do with the ones I don't shrink down, I'm very interested. But that was just too cute not to do something with. I picked up this really pretty tissue paper. I just love this one in particular. I like the stripes a lot. So I'm going to do some Mod Podging with that on some of those cute little ornament pieces that I have. I found this before I saw anyone else haul it. So this haul is all from last weekend. But I found this one. This is just a really nice, it's made by the Tin Company. This is all name brand. They had another one with it. It is a really nice box. Really nice. And I would say because it's super nice, it is super well made. I love the white on the inside. I would be very tempted to buy more because we're not really into Batman. I think they were both Batman of some kind. This is the best Batman, that I would say. This nice, easy one. But I'd be tempted to buy extras and spray paint them a different color and do something different on the top of them and have this super cool different tin box. Little Bert really needs a new pencil box. He just doesn't want Batman. I mean, he's just a little old for Batman. So if I can do something that simplifies it. I was excited to find this. They have these whole sets now of the planner pieces. I don't always do my planner that way. I do actually, however, like the individual pieces. Now, this one only has 30 pages. But it is enough to do an entire month, so you can kind of see, an entire year. But you've got a lot going on here, a lot of different, things to do with it. So, I thought that was good. I will probably use it in my junk journals. This one in particular, that was my thought at the time. For junk journals. Can you hear them? Because I've been hearing them. So I saw these scents packs. It says it's Freesia. This is by, it's not, I can't read that. I think it's Nitio. I can't, it's way too small for me to read. On that screen, you might be able to do it. So it's made by a different company. I haven't smelled it yet, but I thought, you get 3 of them in the pack, and I did think they were super pretty to go into a car. I like it. Oh, it is nice. That's got a nice scent to it. So picked up that one. And then this one is also by a different company, Pear Basics. But this one says this stench stealer, excuse me. Sorry, my throat is closing up. This is intended for anywhere in your house. Sorry, not just your car. So, with little Brit and big Brit is getting to that age. I thought I would try these out. I'm going to smell them now to see if I like them. Because if not, I'll, we'll give them away. We actually have a big batch of items right now that are going to be donated. Because y'all see what I bring into the house. I mean, that's just more than you can keep in your house. Oh. Oh. Really like it. I really, really like that one. I like both of these. These were both good finds. These are going up in, I don't like the look of this one. I will say that. I'm not loving the way it looks. But these are going to go up in the bathroom. And probably the boys would like this smell better than the freesia smell. This is more like a cool breeze. It's a little bit more manly, I guess I would say. Whatever that means. So pick that one up. Then, let's see what else we got here. Okay, I was very excited to find these. I was very excited. Look at these. These are patches. I do think that $1.25 for just 2 patches, when I know that at on Temu you can get the patches generally for cheaper than 62 cents. But I really like these. And 62 cents is not exactly breaking the bank. Don't you love the fries and the donut and that taco? Well, and Little Brit does have a thing for Taco Tuesdays, so I thought that was fabulous. And look at this one. So in particular, looking at these, I probably won't use these for Little Brit. I plan on using these on cards because I think they're going to add this really nice element, and I can make them so that you could pull them off of the card to use them if you so chose. So I really liked that aspect of them. I thought that was great. I did find, I'm kind of jumping around here between the different things. I needed something like this. This is the key topper, right? There's a key in my media center that has to be available to anyone who's in there. And that's all I'm going to say. It just has to be available to anyone who's in there to get to this thing if they needed it. So I wanted to put it on something that would be easy for people to find. And I chose this one. So that's just going to school. Oh, look, I found more. Oh, these were exciting. Oh my gosh, these were so exciting. Oh my word, can you hear them? I can hear them. Look at these. These are Hanes for $1.25. Hanes. So these are, look at how cushiony that looks. So these are the ones you would, of course, use with your high heels. I rarely wear heels, but I think I will try to do it for a day with these and see if this makes a difference for me. I found another pair not that long ago, and they were great. They've got a really nice, like a rubbery bit in the back by the heel so that it doesn't slip, which has always been my problem with cheaper ones. They slip off my foot and then they're in the bottom of my shoe, and that's not useful. So I'm excited to try the Hanes. You get 2 pair, and these are for people with size 9 to 12. So they're for people like me. Now it's clear someone actually made sure that they had blacked out the original pricing on these, but they're Hanes. So I was excited. Okay, so there's 2 pair right here. I mean, 2 pair, 2. There's 1 pair right here. And yeah, they have the nice sort of, you know, piece here that will catch your foot. That's really nice, actually. I like that extra cushiony piece on the bottom. So I'm excited to try those because if I could wear my heels again, that would be great. My feet, as we get older, our feet kind of expand a little bit, and you know, they get flatter, maybe. Is it just me? It might just be me. But my foot's gotten wider, and it's just harder for me to wear, you know, the pretty shoes I used to wear when I was young, which is a pain. Because I would love to wear the pretty shoes, but I just have a harder time. So if those work, I'll let you know. If they make it so that I can wear my heels again relatively comfortably for the day, because I don't have uncomfortable heels anyway. So, okay, so I bought this case. I don't even know if this is going to work because I don't wear contact lenses. But I bought this really pretty multicolored case. I don't think I bought these before. Let's see. So, mostly because we're going away for the weekend, and I thought, yes, perfect. I don't want to bring my big pill keeper with me, but I absolutely have to bring my pills. So I thought, you know, for a day or two away, for a little weekend away, what a great way to carry my pills. You know, they're nice, they're secure. I just think that's really cute. I like the pink. So they've got the pink and the green, the yellow, red, and that purple one. So I don't have to bring, because my pill case that I use at the moment, it's just longer and thinner, and it's a little bit more of a pain to pack, and I don't really want to bring the whole thing if I don't need it. So if I'm away for a day, or if I'm just out for the evening, but I know I won't be back because I take my pills at 8 p.m. So I know I won't be back for my pill taking time, quick and easy, and I can just throw them in here and take them with me. That was my thought, and I think it's going to work out well. So I'm excited about that, because I did see my cardiologist, and everything for my heart is looking really good. I've lost a little over 30 pounds. She was very excited about that. I'm very excited about that. And she was, and we did the blood testing, and all of that came out just great. My cholesterol is back to normal. All of my numbers were back to normal. And before, you know, when we took all this blood work, like back in October, I think is when we took all the blood work last time, it was pretty much through the roof. I mean, it was very high. My cholesterol was like 245. But now it's just over 100 something. So, in all of my other blood work was all within normal, good range. So I was very excited. She actually said she wanted to know what I was doing. She was really fun, because she's a great doctor. But she is very, maybe stoic is the way to say it, but she was all smiles, and you know, clearly very happy that I had actually followed her instructions, because I guess not everybody does. And then there's surprise, you know, you can't be surprised that you have a heart attack if you're not willing to make the changes in your life that you need to control it as best you can. So so I'm really excited, and I hope if anybody, and I have said, we've talked a little bit about, so, and I may do a separate little video about what I've been doing to get my numbers, you know, from here to there. And really, so I literally slashed them. And I will tell you now, I eat salmon for lunch every day during the week. So on weekdays, I have salmon every day. And with that, I'll have strawberries or bananas or grapes, you know, in a combination with maybe some some fresh peppers or some. So it's all fresh fruit and fresh veg sliced up that my wonderful husband takes care of. I've cut down my soda usage. We take the dogs for at least, you know, a mile or two, a couple mile walk each night. We try to get out for half an hour, I say it that way, just to walk. And the dogs actually make us push it a little bit. And honestly, that's, you know, for dinner, we've changed. We have pretty much cut out processed foods. I allow myself a little bit of sugar, and I think you've seen that. Because if I don't, I know I'm going to fall back off of my bandwagon. I'm going to fall back on old bad habits. So I allow myself a little bit of sugar, but I don't allow myself much in the way of processed foods. We don't eat out. So we're very careful about paying attention to what's in anything that we do buy. So that's what we've done. Nothing huge, nothing out, nothing crazy. You know, I don't starve myself. I'm actually full most of the, you know, when I eat enough to feel full and to feel comfortable. That's what I'm doing. Okay, moving on. So one of the things when I showed you these bunnies is that these I have actually done the mock-ups for them. But we're going to make one of these into a beanbag. And in order to do that, I bought just this pack of lentils for $1.25. This is going to make probably 2 or 3 beanbags with that one. So I was excited about that, just to pick up that one. And then I did buy some of the parchment paper. I'm going to try to use this with that leather that I'm still working on. I know y'all probably tired of me talking about the leather. When I figure it out, I'm going to be so excited and I can share, but I'm trying different things. So I'm going to try this. Parchment paper is next, and possibly some of that tissue paper. So stay tuned. When I figure it out, you will be the first to know. Okay, and finally, this all came from the Crafters Square, and I was very excited to see these items. So they had a series of different pliers. This one kind of can cut through. This one you've got kind of the needle nose for small things. This one you have that curved edge that really helps with some of that jewelry. These are all great for jewelry making. And here is the last one. So I found these 4 different types for $1.25, which I thought was an absolute fabulous deal. I really did. So, you know, all of these different pliers, I don't know, have you guys seen these? But they're all different, and they all really have different different things that they can do to help you if you're making jewelry, or even like if you're doing wood pieces or little things in there, working with some of the plastics sometimes. These things are great, and I'm excited to have them because they're, you know, in this country, they are not cheap. Finally, I found new fabric, and this one I think I did find at the Dollar Tree in Raleigh. I was so excited. So first we have this beautiful butterfly. So what's got me really excited is that this is canvasy. This isn't like your regular cotton, quilter's cotton. This is a much heavier duty, like canvas pieces. You can make the wallets out of this. This is better for your bag making. Super excited. So I got 2 of each, just so if I wanted to, I could make a bigger bag, even like a tote bag size. These are 18 by 21. So that was the first one. This was the second. I found 3 different ones. All of them, like I said, they are all the heavier duty, like canvas. I'm honestly really, really impressed. I will also say, because quilter's cotton, when you buy this for $1.25, 4 pieces, and this isn't, generally when you buy a fat quarter, it's 18 by 22, I think. I always think of it being 18 by 22. 18 by 21 is pretty much. So if you put that together, you're spending $5 a yard. Well, I can often buy materials less than $5 a yard, so it's not necessarily a deal. But the canvasy, that's a little harder to buy a yard for $5. So I thought these were really good deals. And honestly, looking at it now, I wish I had bought more, because who knows if I'm going to run into it again. And then this is the last one. And I liked all of them. I thought they were nice and relatively subtle. Look how nice that is. Now, they're not stiff, but they are heavy duty. So as I'm feeling them and working with them, and I certainly work with a lot of fabric, including the canvasy type fabrics, I would still probably put interface on this, but it's heavier duty. Or I probably just put the interface on whatever I put on the inside, and I'll use this on my outside. So I actually just interrupted what I had been, the video, because I had finished the video and said goodbye and found my other missing bag of Dollar Tree. So I'm going to cover this real quick because I thought this was really cool. I found these clips. One says, bake it till you make it. Today is the day, and choose happy. I thought those are really nice little clips, food clips. I found a bunch of socks. Just look at these cute Snoopy socks. Those are adorable. I found Snoopy socks. I found Smurfs. I found, let's see, I think there's one more here. Oh yeah, I found Angry Birds. These are all name brand, guys. Found the Angry Birds. I bought 2, one for each of the, Haribo. That used to be my husband's favorite. So I found all of those. There wasn't a lot in this bag, but I did want to show you. I found this tape. Okay, so this is kinesiology tape. And it's meant to, they say that this is for, helps prevent sprains, waterproof, and lasts up to 5 days. Aid to, it's something that they say athletes use. So I just bought one of each color. I thought at the very least, sometimes when Little Brit is doing something, because he has he's got a condition where his muscles, he bends too far, hyperextension. So I think it's close to that. Anyway, so he can actually like twist like a pretzel. Like you see people who can put their legs completely behind their heads. He can do that, but it's not really good to do that. The body really isn't meant to do that, and it can be difficult, especially on a growing boy. So, and it makes his muscles and his bones just hurt really bad. In particular, his joints are just very difficult. So I was thinking that maybe something like this would help on times that are, more difficult. So there wasn't much in this. I did buy one of the cute little watermelon bags because I just thought it was cute. I think it's cute. I found this. This is Dollar Tree. This is Greenbrier, but I've never seen this. I don't think. If you've seen these, do they have more? Do they have other types for your desk? I just thought it was really cute. I like that it's got almost like a rubbery bottom here. So that was fun. I did pick up, this is just for travel. I like the kids ones because they're generally more gentle on your skin, but it's the Arm & Hammer, so a name I trust. And the last one, it's just a cute little thing because Little Brit's big present, what he's really getting is this trip, which is not cheap. So he's getting this trip and he's getting to bring friends, not just one friend, but several friends. So that he knows that's his big present and he doesn't really need any things. But I did think it would be cute to get him something small. So I found a catapult. Okay, back to your regularly scheduled program. So the last thing I have to show you, I'm super excited about these materials. I just love those. So the last thing I did was I found some books. Can't take the librarian out of the girl. So first one I found is Hot to Trot. Agatha Raisin is back in the saddle. So if you know the Agatha Raisin series, excuse me, when private detective Agatha Raisin learns that her friend and one-time lover, Charles Fraith, is to be married to a horrid socialite, she does the only sensible thing she can think of. She crashes their wedding, resulting in a public altercation. Just when she thinks things can't get any worse, a body is discovered at the celebration, and Agatha and Charles are named as suspects. In a race against the clock to clear their names, Agatha dives headfirst into the glittering lifestyle of the fabulously rich and the world of international show jumping. The riders are glamorous, the horses are beautiful, and the intrigue runs deep, leaving Agatha with her own list of suspects as long as a stallion's tail. When sinister evidence emerges that appears to seal Sir Charles' fate, Agatha must uncover the truth before a net of skullduggery closes around him and he loses his ancestral home, his entire estate, and his freedom. And if things weren't complicated enough, Agatha's ex-husband, James Lacey, is back in Carsley and back in Agatha's heart. I thought she wanted Charles. I think I'm going to have to figure out what's going on with Agatha there. So I want y'all to take a look at this. Still has the Barnes & Noble sticker on it. So this was a Barnes & Noble's exclusive edition, secret handbook included. So I assume that the secret handbook is in the back of the book and not attached somewhere else. I only found one of these, and the dust jacket is damaged on this one, which was unfortunate. So this one, Ronan Boyle and the Bridge of Riddles. To gentle human readers of this book, From Office of the Deputy Commissioner, polite warning, you have picked up the personal journals of one Ronan Boyle, the youngest and lowliest recruit to the Secret Garda, the Irish police force that handles the misdeeds of numerous magical creatures. Despite Ronan's small size, horrible eyesight, absurd number of allergies, and social awkwardness, he knows he's the only one who can prove that his parents were unjustly imprisoned. To prove their innocence, Ronan must venture into Tirnagog. No idea if I pronounced that correctly. The land of the leprechauns. This account features hair-raising and disturbing tales of law-breaking leprechauns, sly fairy folk, and a mysterious and probably evil man named Lord Desmond Dooley. It also features acts of heroism, sacrifice, deep and lasting friendships, reasonably priced food, and the world's best Irish wolfhound, Lily. Read at your own risk. That looks marvelous. Okay, I also found A Woman Alone, author of Girl Last Seen, which was a movie, I'm pretty sure. It's another bright day in A House with the Darkest of Secrets, a woman who is the only one who knows. It's another bright day in Ventura, Illinois, the sort of place where dreams come true and families can get a fresh start. Cecilia Holmes deserves it after the home invasion that shattered her previous life. Now everything seems perfect. Her high-security smart home, her doting husband, her sweet daughter. Until she begins to feel spied upon. Her husband doesn't believe her. Her neighbors ignore her. So when she discovers a shocking secret about the prior occupant of the house, she thinks she has no one to turn to. And now Cecilia must face her fears alone. So I bought this at Dollar Tree for $1.25, and I just pulled the back sticker off, and originally it was $14.99. I'm sorry, I should have looked at this one. This one was originally $17.99. This one was, I'm going to pull the sticker off. I do like to show you the previous prices because these are books that are still in regular bookstores. It's just that I'm guessing Barnes & Noble had a glut of books after the Christmas holiday. And this one was $8.99. So far, a pretty darn good deal. The Dog Who Saved the World. Let's see what we got here. Can a smelly pup really save the world? When 11-year-old Georgie befriends an eccentric retired scientist, she becomes the test subject for a thrilling new experiment, a virtual reality 3D version of the future. At first it's just a game, but when a deadly virus threatens to wipe out every dog in the country and her beloved mutt Mr. Mash gets sick, Georgie, along with Mr. Mash and her best friend Ramsey, must embark on a desperate quest to save every dog on Earth, and maybe even all of humanity. And they have to do it without actually leaving the room. This astonishing novel from the author of Time Traveling with a Hamster is an epic, heartwarming adventure and asks the question, is it possible to alter the future? And this book was originally $16.99. What Not to Do If You Become Invisible, 1,000-Year-Old Boy, Time Travel with a Hamster. This is a Ross Welford. These are just really amazing deals to be finding. The books that I'm finding are just amazing. Then Charis Michael's When You Wish Upon a Duke. Okay. All It Takes. After a childhood spent cavorting around Europe with a dangerous crowd, Miss Isabel Tinker has parlayed her experience and language skills into a safe, reliable life. Working as a clerk in Mayfair's Everland travel shop, she dreams of someday owning her own travel agency and has vowed never to leave the familiar shores of England ever again. When a handsome duke arrives at her doorstep, she realizes her staid existence is about to take flight. Faith and Hope. Jason North Beckett, the Duke of Northumberland, desperately needs a travel guide. He's inherited a dukedom, but has a final mission before he leaves the Foreign Office, rescuing his wayward cousin from Nordic pirates. Isabel Tinker is the ideal translator, discreet and unknown, but she's also uncooperative, stubborn, and disarmingly beautiful. In exchange for her help, North promises to fund her own travel agency upon return and strict professionalism at sea. Isabel cautiously agrees, but soon realizes strict and professional are not how she would describe her feelings for the irresistible Duke. As their adventure sweeps them to the shores of Iceland and beyond, can temptation and growing trust give way to the magic of wild, passionate love? This is an Avon romance, and it was originally $8.99. I feel like I'm a caller at bingo. The last one, which I'm not really going to read to you, I just think it's fun, is the Father of All Dad Guides. So this is for Father's Day coming up. So from Adoring to Zaddy. It just looks cute. I'm just going to show you a few of the pages in here. And not even table of contents. That's not helpful. What is this one? Brewmaster Dad. Grill Dad. Oh my word. I'm just grabbing these. Yep, that's him. Hippie Dad. Spot. Oh no, I don't want. No, let's move that on. Okay. Oh, are you about to lose an eye? It's just cute. It's nice to have this this sort of fun, Warbox Dad. Just a fun Father's Day thing, a fun, silly thing. I found these. I actually found more. Of all the mammalian species of North America, few are as paradoxically mysterious and demanding of attention as the human father of the United States. Quiet yet steady in his affection and deafeningly loud when he's mad, the American dad, as much as we love him, is a particularly exciting study, which is why we've created this guide as an aid for readers to identify themselves if you happen to be a dad, and their dads if you happen to have a dad. Dads on television often a stand-in when your dad's not around, and dads in the wild. That's kind of hilarious. Okay, so this book, I'm trying to pull off the price tag. Let's see what this was, especially coming in as we're coming closer to Father's Day. So this book was $19.99. So super fun. That is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the button, hit the bell, hit subscribe, please. There's like all sorts of things for you to bum. I'll see you next time. Cheers.